Hello, it's Andy again from the Egocast channel, and I've discussed many topics on this channel, and one of them that I've been asked about in the comment section, but that I've never actually addressed in video because I don't, I don't really know. I don't want to look through all the fucking research because, from what I understand, there's research that says shit both ways. So, I don't know. I have a problem with it. Like, it's a gut feeling problem I have with it. I don't think that we matter that much. And I don't think, especially here in America, we're doing that much harm to the environment. In China and shit, they're fucking destroying stuff. And, I mean, you got smog in big cities. But big cities is where there's a shit ton of people. Maybe we shouldn't live this close to each other in the modern age. I don't know what to say. But I think the planet goes through cycles. I think sometimes it gets hot and sometimes it gets cold. And I think it just kind of rotates that way. We know we've had an ice age and everything recovered, more or less. So what are you going to do? We might all die off, but the planet will go on. And even if the planet doesn't go on, we're all still going to die off. So we're kind of fucked one way or the other. Sooner or later, all life on this planet's going to end. It's just going to happen. Like, it's inevitable. It's not going to happen on my lifetime. It's not going to happen in any of your lifetime. It's probably not going to happen for millions of lifetimes. Who knows? But, yeah. So, I saw this video, and this one really clicked with me. Like, it kind of voiced my unconscious thoughts about my problems with climate change. And this girl is fucking stupid, so it's fun to watch. Let's do it.
So, I mean, like I said, we have more resources under our shores and our lands than any other nation, including Russia, including Saudi Arabia. We just don't have policies in place that allow us to access it.
See, and I think that's good. I think we should keep our shit. Stockpile our shit, and in that way, when everybody else's shit fucking runs out, we can take back from them all at once all of the money that we gave to them for their shit when we needed it. I think that's a great fucking plan. I think that's an amazing plan. I think we should continue to adopt that plan.
Yeah, I just have a question for all of you. I guess, what scholastic credibility do any of you have just coming from a place?
See this bitch. Alright. What place can you possibly come from where you can go to a speaking engagement to watch 3 panelists talk to you about a subject, and then the first question you ask is, what scholastic credibility do you have to me to listen to you at all? Where do you come from where you can say that? I can't wait to find out.
Of having, being in college for a really long time.
Been in college for a really long time. So not graduated. Well, you're at the very least speaking to people who have graduated from college. So, right there, fucking retarded.
Taking a bunch of environmental studies courses and knowing that, climate change is real, and a big part of climate change is, the United States is, gluttonous, consumer-driven,
See, she's got a point. We are a very gluttonous, consumer-driven society, but you know what? We're the wealthiest ones, so we get to be. I don't know.
Abusive, exploitative lives. I've heard these things from.
And this is what you're being taught. This is called brainwashing, by the way. But anyway, you're being brainwashed. My
Somebody just disproved global warming. I just want to know who's disproved global warming. Because not the 98% of climate scientists I've heard talk about it.
Okay, hang on. Let me answer. Okay, you're in college, so I'd say logic will work beautifully with you.
See, I think you're making a bad assumption. There's a whole lot of things that happen in that one. Funny thing, she jumps up and starts screaming, and the one lady just laughs at her, which made me laugh. And it's like she jumps up and throws a temper tantrum, and like that's what people are supposed to take her more seriously than the panel that's still sitting there nicely, like laughing at her. Jesus Christ.
If we say that 98%, no, please, sweetie, because actually, this is an important. This point I really love doing.
See, this is like this lady's trap, and I love it. Because this is where I have the problem with it. Like, this is where I was like, man, I don't know. That just doesn't sound like a good argument. She really breaks it down really well.
So I can't take anything you said seriously because you said that washing machines were more liberating than the birth control pill. You don't know anything.
Well, see, now come on. Like, the washing machine, that was a great fucking invention for people everywhere. You didn't have to take your clothes down to the fucking river and beat them on rocks anymore. The washing machine is fucking great. That freed up a lot more time than the fucking pill. I'm willing to bet that was a hell of a lot more liberating, time-wise at least, than the fucking pill.
You are the least credible human being I've ever, encountered in my life.
Just the arrogance of this dumb. I spent a lot of years in college. You graduates are the dumbest fucking people I've ever met.
I know that this is research.
I'm allowed an opinion.
I just can't help it.
I'm
sorry,
allowed an opinion.
but you're a goddamn idiot.
Oh shit. You could feel like the room tense up at that one. God damn.
A goddamn idiot.
You are. And you're lying through your teeth.
This is what you always say.
And how does it feel?
What am I lying about?
Feels good to tell the truth.
What am I lying about?
Africa? I've been to Africa.
What am I lying
You've
about?
been to Africa?
I haven't been to Africa.
See, I don't know what the fuck Africa question has to do with anything either.
That doesn't mean that I don't know
Oh, but
that
you
the infant mortality rate in neighborhoods in
Africa.
Philadelphia are just as bad as places in Africa, alright?
Fucking what?
Say again?
The infant mortality rate in black and brown communities, like in North Philadelphia, is just as high as in many places.
Okay, that is factually inaccurate.
That's not even logically accurate. I don't care how bad it is in black and brown neighborhoods in Philadelphia. It isn't as bad as third world country Africa. Jesus fucking really?
But can I just do one point, because I think it's worthwhile. Even though I've just been personally insulted, which I think is an extraordinary thing for intelligent people to do if she was talking about academic background.
Yeah, cunt.
That's not what an open-minded person does. But let's just look at what she said, because I think it's really worthwhile.
Alright, so I'm gonna let her go here and fucking just go on because there's no reason for me to interrupt.
So she said that 98% of scientists agree that global warming is a major problem, basically. That's what she said, 98% of scientists. Everyone in this room is going to college, so you're going to like the logic of this. If you say 98% of something, there must be 100%. So somewhere there must be a list. There must be a list of all the scientists that exist. My first challenge to this lady is to give me the list of every scientist that exists in America, in the world. Because if they do, that's how you can use the word 98%. If there isn't a definitive list, there is no such thing as 98%. Number one, logic. Number two, science does not proceed by consensus.
And this can go through a lot of applications in life. This can go with political views. This can go with just about everything. This is some good shit right here.
Science is not democratic. At one time in history, it was the consensus that the Earth was flat. Everyone believed in that. Everyone agreed on that. One man said that that was not true. One person is true. The idea, anyone who says to you, the majority agree with it, so it's true, is not a scientist. I don't know what they are, but they're not a scientist. The laws of gravity do not get agreed by a consensus, by a vote, via democracy. Science is not democratic. Science is about truth. One person can be correct. The person who quotes 98% of science is somebody who already knows they're losing. So they are using illogic. 98% of all scientists, unless you have an index of all scientists. Richard Lindzen, Chair of Atmospheric Sciences at MIT, says we need to not worry about this. He was on the IPC. He resigned because of the fact that it was so unscientific. The list of scientists that I think is running to about 1,000 that I've seen a list of, who dissent with the other opinion. It grows all the time, but it doesn't really matter how big the list is. It doesn't matter. Because the truth is the truth, and it's not done by majority. We can't all vote in this room about the laws of physics and make it right. And I would like the lady who insulted me earlier to at least acknowledge my logic, at least acknowledge that logic.
Yeah, bitch, acknowledge that logic.
Because she is obviously a highly educated person, although I question that. Anyone who needs to insult, anyone who needs to use ad hominem attacks against the speaker is someone who is obviously really shaky on their facts.
Yeah, cunt.
Hit me with facts, girl. But I mean, when you have to go down to the personal attacks, you're obviously really losing it. You're going to give me the list then of the 100%. You have a list of every scientist that ever lived.
Not a list. The book isn't really that big.
See, even after all that shit, this bitch is doubling down with this fucking just egotism and arrogance. My God.
But I do have some notes about the IPCC, which is the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
Intergovernmental, not interscientific. It's a governmental panel. It's not scientific.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, gotcha, bitch.
And it was evaluated research from over 130 countries.
Great.
Some of them were actually part of the European Union.
I like how she fucking said that. Like, this is a big point. Cause what?
And the
What does that
European
mean?
Union uses.
What about the European Union? Like,
I'm just saying they use a lot of really great, I don't know,
Really great what?
sustainable energy.
Oh my God! Okay, stop.
Windmills.
Stop. We have to stop you on that.
Aw, shit. Here she goes again.
In Spain, do you know what the unemployment rate in Spain is? Where they have this wonderful, which was the poster child for renewable energy, Spain. They have over 20% unemployment.
And how many of them have health care and get to eat food all the time because their government takes care of them?
Like, some of these people just don't listen to anything you say. It's shocking to watch it live.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
Bitch, I don't think there's anything that can enlighten you.
Well,
I can tell you one thing. You're about the only person in the world who thinks that the European experiment is a success.
And this was like a long time ago. Like, this video is kind of old. So you can see now that, holy shit, everything she's about to say is very much on point.
They have no money. They're being bailed out by everyone. The whole thing is falling to pieces. And look at her. My God, you need to read a newspaper. You have got to be informing yourself. The European Union are about to crumble. The euro is about to crumble. Are you aware of that?
And the US dollar's doing so good.
It's doing a lot better. It's doing an awful lot better. Europe is falling to pieces. You do know that now, do you? Don't you? You know that they're rioting in Greece. In Greece, people retire at 50, and they can't continue to pay them. Greece has no money. You do know that. You do know that. You know that in France, there is an incredible problem. They're spending more money than they have. You do know this.
You look at her face. This bitch doesn't know anything. You're telling her shit, and she doesn't even know what you're talking about.
Ireland, where I'm from, we are in such bad shape, we have had to give over the sovereignty of our country to the IMF. The IMF had to come in to run Ireland. Do not sit here and try and explain to people here that Europe is a success. You are one girl in a million who's going to believe that. The whole world is acknowledging that the European experiment was a mistake.
Well, then what experiment worked?
The American experiment! The American experiment!
How shocked she is. She can't believe what she's fucking hearing.
Let me make a point on that. God bless America. This is the only country. Everyone's trying to come here. I don't think Cubans are stupid, by the way. Cubans swim with sharks to get to this country.
and they're drilling for oil. Off the
Swim
coast of
with sharks.
Florida.
Like, just look at her. It doesn't penetrate. America is so goddamn evil to her. It just doesn't matter.
I mean,
That's hilarious.
this is amazing.
Europe, oh my God.
The United States of America.
I want to quote
People die. They hide in trucks and vans. They give their life. They give their children to come here. And you think we're foul? Do you read the newspaper? Do you not read these articles? The European Union, literally.
I agree.
Are there any other
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, we're done with this bitch. God damn. That's just... I don't know, but the as far as the climate change thing, I think that's probably what always bugged me, is that everybody agreed. And it was, let's change the entire infrastructure of how things work in the world. And none of it works. Solar panels don't work. The shit doesn't work. Like, nothing works. So, okay, is it a problem? Sure. But whatever. If it's a problem, what's the solution? Because all the solutions that have been come up with so far don't fucking matter because they all suck dick. So we gotta still keep the fucking world running. So it can't be that bad of a problem because what are we gonna do? What do we do about it anyways? We just stop driving? That what we do? Go back to horse and buggy? Really? I don't know. So I kind of think of it as a non-issue. What are we going to do about it? Nothing. There's nothing we can do about it right now. There's a whole lot of countries who don't give a shit. There's a whole lot of countries who want to get into industrial things because they want their industrial revolution because they're tired of being third world fucking countries. And they're not going to give a shit about EPA concerns. We're the only country that really does anything. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do that's going to actually make a difference? Nothing. So, who gives a shit about climate change? There's my stance on it. Who gives a fuck? You got a lot of scientists saying, don't worry about it. Don't know what to tell you. Just because you think you have 98% of scientists that say that it's fine, we're all doomed. As long as I got one guy that says this says we're fine, then I don't know what to tell you. Fuck it. We're all gonna die sooner or later. Gives a shit. See, I hate my fucking hair. It just looks like shit. It goes straight out. I look like with the beard, I look like the fucking Wolfman. I hate my fucking hair. And, like, I got this fucking shit going on. That's not cool. Man, I can't be a fucking YouTube star if I'm doing that kind of shit. I can't, there's nothing I can fucking do with my hair. It's shit. That's why I wear the fucking hat. And I wear the fucking hat backwards. Because if I wear it like this, you can't fucking see me. Can you see me? Can you see me really well? Does that look good? Does that look good on camera? Should I fucking sit like this so you guys can see my fucking eyes? Or is this good enough for you? Is this what you want? You want me to put the hat on back straight? This is going to make you believe me better than the fucking hat backwards. Because I do a lot of shit like this too, you know? And if the fucking hat's backwards, you can still fucking see me. But if the fucking hat's this way, you can't see shit. Fucking bitch at me because my hat's on backwards, motherfucker. What do you want from me? You did not believe my point because my hat's on backwards. Bitch. Couldn't even spell cap right. Said cop. I know exactly where the bills go on the cop. They go right into the police station at the little window. And you fucking pay them and you're done. That's where the bills go with the cops. Alright, yeah. Fucking, I hate my hair. It just looks like shit. Does this make me more believable? Does this make you think I have good points? No. Alright. Fucking asshole commenters.